Let's talk about Happy Weekend for a minute. The personification of why the slogan for Dragon Ball Legends should be excellent concept, horrible execution. So, we've had Happy Weekend for two weekends now, and it is coming back for a third. And I gotta say, when it first came out, I was, super hyped, just like everyone else, singing its praises, saying, "Hey, they're doing good stuff, giving us not free stuff, but giving us good stuff." And after we've had it for 2 weeks now, I can honestly say it's kind of Now, why do I think that, right? It's a 50% sparking banner that only costs 100 crystals for a single summon, so normal price for a single summon. There's no hero units on it, and it's got a whole bunch of LF units. LF units that they feel the need to throw in our face as if they're incentive to summon. Newsflash, Bandai, no one cares about your legendary finish units. You've proven to us multiple times, the most recent one being Kefla, that these LF units are not better than normal sparking units. Like, Kefla is literally better than every unit here. Beerus is Zenkai'd. That doesn't count. If Beerus is Zenkai'd, he's probably better than Kefla. But as an LF by itself, he definitely is not. So Kefla is better than everyone here. So why on earth would I put any more stock into an LF unit as I would a normal unit when the only thing I'm sure of is that their kit will allow them to exist for a little bit longer than your average unit? You have a times 4% chance less of getting them just for them to exist for a few more months. Sure, but aside from LF units being completely stupid, there's 151 sparkings on this banner. For 151 sparkings, there should be no extremes, and it should just be a guaranteed sparking summon. Why on earth would you have a banner with that many sparkings and still have any other rarity on it? And here's the thing. One of the things that made me like the banner was because, hey, the pull rate for an LF unit was actually higher than it was on a normal banner. Though it actually wasn't, because, the number was higher, but your chances weren't any better. Because here's the thing. Part of what makes that 0.25% pull rate is hero units. The pull rate that hero units have help create that 0.25% pull rate. If you remove the hero units, the pull rate goes up. But if you add more sparkings, it balances itself out. The number will stay up because the other sparkings have lower pull rates. So what they've done is they've taken away the enormous pull rate of the hero unit, but added so many sparking units that it looks like the LF has a better chance of coming, but in reality, it doesn't. The number is higher, but your actual chances are just the same. If that makes any sense. There's probably some of you that are like, what the hell are you talking about? Just think about it. It makes sense. I promise you. But seriously, this whole banner is just, hey, 100 crystals. Waste your 100 crystals and remain in purgatory, considering how you've likely already grinded all the possible crystals, and you really can never really get any more than maybe 100 to 150 crystals a day. Like, literally, I've been stuck in 5.1k crystal purgatory ever since this damn Happy Weekend thing came out. Because, 100 crystals, and, I'd go down to just 5k, then I'd get them back, Happy Weekend comes back. It just leaves you in that never-ending state of just staying stagnant on your crystal amount. And that's the whole point. They're baiting you in with these LF units. Again, they're not even really bait to me. I could care less. These LF units aren't even as good as the 2 units that are on the Step Up banner. just use your crystals there. Hell, don't even waste the 300 on the 300 over 3 days on the happy weekend. Just save up. Spend 1,000 on the damn step up. You pull Kefla, that's a better pull than any LF that this banner could give you. So it's like, there's no even with all those LF units and only being 100 crystals, it's still a banner I would highly recommend you skip. Can you pull an LF? Yes, my comments are full of people pulling LF units because my comment section, just like every other YouTuber's comment section, is filled with more luck than I will ever have. But that doesn't mean that it's easy. Anyone who pulled an LF off this banner, I want you to know your chances of pulling that LF on Happy Weekend were no better than they would have been on a normal banner. You just got extremely lucky and pulled an LF. This banner should have been 100% sparking guaranteed and should have been free. With over 150 sparking units, it should have been free. It should have been a guaranteed sparking, and then I wouldn't be making this video because I literally cannot complain about something that is free. I cannot complain about a guaranteed sparking that is free. I'd look like an idiot complaining about that. And yeah, 100 crystals is whatever. But 100 crystals can be a lot when you're trying to save. 300 crystals over a weekend can add up, especially if you've already exhausted all grindable crystals like I have. Once again, I'm just stuck in 5.1 purgatory because I cannot get any more crystals. And at this point, I think I genuinely have exhausted all possible crystals. So when next weekend comes around and I waste 300 more crystals, I will go below 5.1 because there are no more crystals for me to be able to get. So it's small bait. It's not big bait like the Legends Return banners that, you know. Speaking of Legends Return, can we just talk about how Goresh is just like, you ever had so much money that you just spent 14,000 crystals on a crap banner because you could, just because you wanted to? Can we just talk about that? Can we just talk about how Goresh literally put down hundreds on that banner just for the sake of doing it? How much money can one person have? That man spent more money on that one video just because he felt like it than I have ever possessed in my life. Look. But seriously, like when it comes to Legends Return, you know, the Legends Android, Legends Regen, the Legends type banners, the Legends tag banners, and this isn't like as big a bait as those banners are, but it is still a level of bait that I think unless you're just, you know, like really gunning for something, don't summon. Or if you just have a bunch of crystals and you don't really care, it's not really worth it. Again, I'd say just save that 300 crystals and put it towards Kefla. Because if you can pull Kefla, it is better than any unit this banner will give you. There is not a single unit on this entire, out of all 151 sparkings, there is not a single one of them that is better than Kefla. So just save your crystals. And if you want to summon for something, do a multi on Kefla's banner and try and pull her. She's much, like I said, much better than anything this banner will give you. So that's pretty much my thoughts on the whole Happy Weekend thing. This is like the 7th time I've tried recording this video. So there's no script for this video either. This is just me talking. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you agree with anything I said in this video, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. I almost forgot my own outro that I've been saying for like how many months now. Peace.